Hi, I'm Kathy,
And I'm Thom.
and we're here to share ideas about how each of us can live smart.
365.
So, hi, I hope you're all uh, at, enjoying the end of your summer. And today we want to talk to you about something we've been talking about for the last couple of weeks. And that is the idea of today is a good day to live.
As opposed to today is a good day to die?
Exactly. I'm
Okay.
sure most of you have heard the statement, today is a good day to die. But we're going to twist that a little bit, use a little bit of it, and come up with our own conversation about it. So, what do you think, Thom? You want to jump right in?
Well, the thing that I think it's on people's mind now is when is we're still in the middle of COVID. We don't know if there's going to be another resurgence. And a lot of things coming up about time. And so we started discussing about time. And really, one of our most precious resources that we could ever have, and we forget about it all the time, is time. We fool ourselves thinking we got all the time in the world.
I know. I think this virus has shown us that. I think everything else has shown us. Even the political situation is saying, you know, well, I feel like I'm constricted. I feel like I can't do what I really want to do. I want to travel. I want to do these things. I want to go to a restaurant. I want to get together and hug my friends. And all that feels restrictive. But what it really comes down to is it's showing a lot of us that our time is limited. We don't have as much time maybe as we thought we did, especially when we were young.
So how do we start our mornings then? Or
Well,
start our day, or look at our day?
Well, I think if you approach it from the perspective of today is a good day to live, one really powerful way is to wake up and think, what's good about today? What do I want to focus on today?
Well, you mentioned the other day about gratitude, and so many people get like, oh yeah, I'm grateful for this. But if you started your morning and say, what am I grateful for this morning? And that means first when you get out of bed, just shift your whole attention to what you're grateful for that day. I'm grateful to be alive. I'm grateful to breathe. I'm grateful I got a roof over my head. I'm great I got food in the refrigerator. Now, not everybody does, but most of us all do. So what am I grateful to? And you're shifting your whole attention to say, what do I want to spend my time with today? And I think the first thing should be gratitude.
I agree. Actually, the statement, today is a good day to die, is attributed to a Native American elder or chief. Crazy Horse, a couple other guys. Yeah. But the point is, in their opinion, when they said that, they said, I have something to live for, and I'm going to give it my all, even if it means that I might die. And it also means that I have no regrets, that I don't live my life because I played small or I just I settled for the status quo. It was about, I'm willing to do what's necessary to create a good day. And I'm not sure everybody does. Now, certainly waking up and remembering all the good you have is a huge first step, in my opinion. Right. But I've also read a couple of different books that say, another good practice is at the last thing you do before you go to bed at night is to write a list of what you really were grateful for that day. I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, because you're reflecting back. And so if you know you're going to do that at the end of the day, you're going to be a little more focused all day. Mm-hmm. I think this thing about time is we've been so programmed in a Western culture. I mean, even in the European culture is, you notice they take 30 days a year off for vacations and time, quality time. I think to me, insanity is not taking quality time for ourselves. Now, people are fussing about the COVID. It's just like, it's giving you permission to break the old mold, the old barrier. So I think...
Or how about how many people, kept saying, oh, I wish I could just relax or pause or take some time for myself. Now they have it. What are we doing with it? Right. It's like, I think when it first happened, I felt constricted. But, honestly, as time has been going by, I'm feeling more and more good about it because it has allowed me to focus more on what's important to me. What was that you said about focusing earlier? Do you remember? You said something and it was brilliant. Oh, well. But the idea is, what are we focusing on? I think.
Well, let's take that for example. We know we're in a heated political environment. We've got this COVID thing going, stuff like that. So I've got some friends, good people, and I look at their timeline on Facebook, And I'm going, oh my God, they spent 2 hours a day on Facebook, or they're surfing the news all day long to find out what's going to happen. So the suggestion would be is, what if you'd say, okay, I'm not going to give up Facebook, I'm not going to give up the news, but what if you spent 15 minutes, not an
All
hour
day.
and 15 minutes? You know what I mean? So what if you spent 15 minutes, or checking in the morning 5, checking in the evening 5, or you give yourself, okay, I know what's going on with the state of the world because I spent 10 minutes on whatever channel you want to send it on, or whatever internet. So you do that, but then you got all this free time. So,
well, and you said it earlier. You said something about how if we only have so much time, what are we spending that time on? Is it what really matters? That's kind of a theme I've had on Smart Living and all my writing is, are we focused on what really matters, or are we focused on reacting to the news and reacting what other people are doing or they're not doing? Or if time is one of our most precious resources, let's not waste it. I think, wasn't it Emerson that said most people live lives of quiet desperation? Mm-hmm. I don't know about you, but I don't want to live that way. I'd rather say, if I have to go today, I want to make it a good day to die. So in the meantime, let's make it a good day to live.
Right.
Don't you think?
I think so. And you can come up with all the excuses in the world you want. We can do that. It's so easy for us to do as a habit. So many people are losing their jobs. I was reading something the other day about Steve Jobs when they fired him from his own company, Apple, that way back when. He says, it was the best thing that happened to me. You can say, well, yeah, for sure for him because he still had money. He said, no, it gave me beginner's mind again. So I started looking at everything like, how do I reinvent my life now? He says, I needed that in my life. I was getting complacent and I was getting status quo. So it charged him up again. So if you look at the negatives in your life, look at them from a perspective to say, we've only got so much time left. Let's not waste it on, anyway, you get it. You get it.
Well, or even a blogger friend that I was reading today, Tom Sidings, he did a blog about how him and his wife have gotten into Zooming, and they've started teaching classes on Zooming, and now he's kind of, not maybe an expert, but he's certainly gotten a lot better than I have. Let me put it that way. And it's the idea of, it's like, what is this current time, this current, lockdown with the virus? What's going to happen when we come out of this? What are the benefits of what's going to happen when we come out of it? It's so easy, if you follow the news, to only look at the negatives. It's so easy to think, oh, this is bad or that's bad and it's never going to be what it used to be. We'll never get back to normal. Maybe the normal wasn't that great, especially for a lot of people. And
you just mentioned something you can reinvent yourself about. You say about Tom and Zoom. I like that idea in the sense that we started doing happy hour with friends on Zoom. So we're connecting to people we haven't talked to. We said, look, some other couple friends of ours that say, hey, how about Friday? We do 5 o'clock, we do happy hour together and we chat. And we started doing this. So we're starting to do that more and more with some of our friends. Mm-hmm. So you can connect. You need to reach out to your friends. You need to reach out to people. Maybe you have family and friends and stuff like that, if that's comfortable for you. Mm-hmm. So there's so many things we can do. But let me leave my closing thoughts is we got to quit living up to other people's lives and expectations. In other words, quit living someone else's dreams. Take the time, like you're saying, journaling a little bit. Start writing down what you want to wake up for. So when you wake up this morning in great gratitude, maybe you add to it, hey, this is what I want to do with the rest of my life. And I want to start right now.
That's a pretty powerful message. And I think it's a good reminder to say, we don't have forever. What's the saying? Oh gosh, I just read it. I can't remember. But it was a saying that said something like, oh, you're going to die. Probably not today, but you're going to die anyway. Now that that's out of the way, what are you going to do about today?
Right.
What are you doing about today? What am I doing about today? Let's make the most of it. And remember, today is a good day to live.
Today is a good day to live. So, in closing?
Today's
a good day to live.
Today is an excellent day to live. And I'd also like to thank you for taking the time to watch. And if you have comments or ideas, thoughts, hey, we're open. We really wanted this to be a conversation. So please let us know what you think about it. And until next time, bye.